the Grade 3 American Stakes at Santa Anita. I like number 2, obviously, on the comeback trail. Multiple bullet works. He's a front-running fool, but today you'd have to deal with number 1, Winning Prize, another front-runner and multiple graded stakes winner. Then Winning Prize scratched. So instead of a $10 bet, I went 20 to win. He was in front, turning through the far turn, and then
on the inside, we have Silentio, and obviously down at the rail, now obviously taking a narrow advantage. Chips all in, is going to drop in right behind the leaders, and Smart Ellis quite content to drop back last early on. Into the turn they go, and obviously, after he likes to be showing the way, he is pricked under Joe Talamo, and obviously takes him along by a length. Being tracked by Silentio, right there in the second spot. Chips all in, scrapes the paint, only 3 lengths off that leader. And then there's a gap of 5 further back to Smart Ellis. Onto the back stretch they go, and obviously the leader, Silentio, doesn't want to give him an easy lead though, and Silentio's been nickeled at to go and put some pressure on obviously now, and those two now hook up with 5/8 to go, and they've quickened sharply up front. Obviously on the inside, Silentio's turned the pressure on early. A gap of 5 to Chips all in, and then there's another 5 back to Smart Ellis. Into the turn they go, and the 2 favourites head and head out here. Obviously on the inside, Silentio's still right there in second. A big gap of 6 back to Chips all in, and another 6 to Smart Ellis. They come to the top of the lane, and obviously still travelling easily. Whip comes out on Silentio now. Chips all in starts to make headway from third. Homeward bound and obviously shaken loose. Obviously gone clear by 5 to Silentio and Chips all in. But it's obviously out here. Moving like whatever that moment to go. Joe Talamo just folds up on him, will allow him to canter home the easiest of winners. He is quick. Obviously in right.
oh yeah, prime time. Got back $34. Nice job. Back at Santa Anita for the 5th. Claiming race 6 furlongs, like number 7, Jovita's Tuffy. Brad Free's best bet of the day. Mid-stretch looked hopelessly out of it. Edwin Maldonado, one last burst.
On the outside, then comes courtside down the center. Jovita's Tuffy inside of that Carlock Cowboy. They come following, too fast to pass. Has his head in front. Garrow has to like it back on the inside. Jovita's Tuffy coming on a run. Here's Jovita's Tuffy down the center. Too fast to pass. Jovita's Tuffy gonna hit it. Take down the Jovita's Tuffy. Jovita's Tuffy.
10 to win. Woo! Back to Pimlico for the Sir Barton Stakes. All the horses, these 3-year-olds, had hit the 80 mark before, but he had hit the 80 mark in back-to-back races. Again, top of the stretch, he looked hopelessly out of it. Then James Graham gave him the go signal. He was flying on the outside. Photo finish.
Trying to pick it up now. Class leader on the far outside is moved 5th and coming wide into the stretch. Is 6 and 1, 11 and 1. They make the turn for home. 6 spot just in front from Life in Shambles, and Class leader to the center of the track. Seaview Chico 4th into the inside. Several chances here with a furlong left to go. Class leader trying to pick up Life in Shambles. Battle 6 spot is right there. Digging in determinedly. A 16th of a mile to go. Class leader and James Graham. Class leader, Life in Shambles. Battle Class leader.
Yes! My 17th win of the day. At Belmont. It was the 9th race. We were on the turf, a claiming event. Number 5, Sailor's Creek, was my pick. He was the 8-5 favorite. He'd won his only 2 turf starts for Michael Maker. He was trapped on the rail in mid-stretch. Check. Had to swing 3 wide.
Holmes in behind the lead. Sailor's Creek waiting for some running room. Amber Coast is following him. Griffin Rock and Tiziani top of the stretch. Majestic Ruffy on the outside. Kiss of Thunder. There is now running room for Sailor's Creek at the rail. And now he tips to the outside for the final 16th of a mile. Then Precious Metal. It's Majestic Ruffy. Sailor's Creek getting on track. And here comes Sailor's Creek on the outside. Once he got the running room, boy, he had the...
Yes! Win number 18! The 9th at Churchill. 7 furlong allowance. I like number 2, Treasury Bill. A year ago, he was second, beaten only a length in the Grade 2 San Vicente at this distance. All it does of trips could be excused. Squeezed with traffic, in tight, steady, broke slowly, hopped at the start. Then he was fourth going 9 furlongs. Turning back today, thought he had a big chance. He broke last, sweeping move on the turn. Number 2, Treasury Bill.
Has drawn ever so closer up into a joint fourth, 3 lengths off of the lead as they arrive at the top of the stretch. Mio Duro taken on by Blue Eagle. Treasury Bill is threatening on the outside, one for the outside. And then it's just a runner in fourth. They run down to the final furlong. Blue Eagle, Treasury Bill bearing down on the outside. It's Treasury Bill forging to the front. Mio Duro is getting up the inside second, but they come down to the finish. Treasury Bill victorious.
Oh yeah, win number 19 doubled the bet, cashed for $25. At 10th at Monmouth. Non-winners of 1 allowance going 6 furlongs. I like number 6 more than a party. Lightly raced filly faces a full field of losers. 2 things pointed her out to me. First, the race had little if any speed. She looked like a front runner. In 3 of her 4 starts, she'd shown speed, and the one time she didn't was a turf sprint where she broke last. Best of all, she's sent out by Edwin Broom, who's a Monmouth Park 40% Club member when he puts Paco Lopez up. That's who was up today. Out of the gate, right to the front at a healthy 2-1.
To the top of the stretch, more than a party's in front, trying to squeeze through toward the rails. She's hot wired, has to switch back outside, and Conspirer keeps her pinned down inside. Meanwhile, more than a party has scooted clear, sneaks away to a 5-length lead at the 8th pole. On the far outside, Juba Libra trying to come on for second with Conspirer, but Paco Lopez, a record-tying 6th winner of the day.
Wire to wire, baby. Cash for $34 more. Win number 20. Little Mike making his comeback in the Flying Pigeon right to the front.
And they're off in the Flying Pigeon Stakes. And Little Mike breaks right on cue, and Trujillo wasting no time putting Little Mike right on the engine here. Padilla is now racing second with Bellino moving up, and Mellow Fellow is widest of all as they race into the first turn. Little Mike is secured inside position and the lead. He leads it by 1.5 lengths to Bellino in second. Padilla now races in third from Mellow Fellow in fourth. Moving up on the outside is Grand Tito. In between horses is Rerun. Dashing David is at the rail. It's a stretch of 4 lengths to Hakama and Argentine Tango. Last of all, through the opening quarter in 23-2, they're chasing Little Mike. Breeders' Cup winner Little Mike down the backstretch, 3 parts in front. Bellino is second. Padilla's on heels and trying to move through now third. Toward the outside, Mellow Fellow is now fourth, 1.5 lengths better than Grand Tito in fifth. Then Dashing David with a ground-saving trip inside sixth. Rerun is seventh. Hakama is eighth. And Argentine Tango continues ninth and last with less than a half a mile to go. They went through the opening half mile in 46-3. Padilla's going to make Little Mike work for it to the far turn, but Little Mike re-breaks from Padilla, leads it now by a length. Padilla's back to second. Dashing David is asked to move forward. So too is Grand Tito. Hakama makes ground from the back, and Rerun is inside. But there he goes. Little Mike loves this course and's opened up by 5 lengths. Toward the inside, Dashing David is trying to get into second. Padilla and Hakama are next, but they turn for the money, and Elvis Trujillo and Little Mike set sail. Little Mike not being asked to run, but doing it anyway.
Little Mike, today's best at Gulfstream, win 21. The best, today's best bet, 20 to win number 21 today. Wow. The feature race today, then the national scene is the Grade 1 Preakness. I was against California Chrome in the Derby. In fact, I was against him his last 3 starts. But today, I think coming off a soft pace in the Derby, didn't have to be used down the stretch. I just think he's much the best. He's my bet of the day. Number 3, California Chrome.
They're off in the Preakness. And California Chrome had a great start. He comes out of the gate very quickly, and Pablo Del Monte is the fastest one. He's going to take the lead, and Victor Espinosa is getting California Chrome to the outside of early. So Social Inclusion's not in front. There goes the Billy Rhea Antonia. Social Inclusion is in fourth early on. Generally, Rod is in fifth down toward the inside, then Dynamic Impact. Ring Weekend fired, and Rosina Pravnik outside of horses. Right on Curlin is second last, and King Cruz trails. And the opening quarter mile was 23 2 seconds, and it is Pablo Del Monte the leader. Rhea Antonia and Calvin Burrell alongside in second. No excuses California Chrome. He's in a perfect spot. He's third onto the backstretch, outside of General A-Rod, and Social Inclusion is back running in fifth. And then comes Dynamic Impact, fired to the outside, and Green Weekend along the rail. Right on Perlin is about 9 lengths off the lead right now. Kid Cruz far off the pace. A 46 4 half mile for Pablo Del Monte, a long shot, who leads the Preakness field into the far turn. Ria Antonia the filly is second, and California Chrome moves now to the outside. Now he takes second, and Social Inclusion goes with him. He's caught 3 wide. California Chrome right to the outside of Pablo Del Monte, and Social Inclusion runs up to the outside of California Chrome. And now the two of them are heads apart as they come toward the top of the stretch. California Chrome, Social Inclusion on the outside. Pablo Del Monte right on Perlin is closing on the far outside. California Chrome comes into the final furlong with a 2-length lead. Right on Perlin on the outside is trying to catch him. California Chrome reaching for the wire. Another 16 on the outside right on Perlin. Can't get him. California Chrome has won the Preakness. California Chrome did it. He beat right on Perlin. And then it was General
California Chrome! Finished to win on California Chrome, my 22nd win of the day. Great day today.